So we're in Stockholm, Sweden. We're just on our way to meet our friend Johan. And then it happened again. On our way up the streets, we had someone come and stop us and ask us directions, and we most definitely just stared blankly as she spoke Swedish, asking directions.
Well, we assumed it was Swedish.
Well, yeah, that's true. We assumed it was Swedish. And then we probably said sorry, and she's like, "Oh, tourists." I was like, "Yeah." But I don't know. I almost take it as a compliment that we're able to blend into the locals.
I think she just needed help.
Yeah, maybe. So this is where we're meeting Johan. I'm glad I didn't have to ask directions because I never in a million years would have been able to pronounce the store name behind me. I'm guessing it's like Academia Bokhandelen. I don't know. But we're meeting him around 12, so we're a little bit early.
What I'm doing.
Okay, Johan, say hi to the camera. We found
Oh, it's video.
we found our Johan.
Yes.
We're going for lunch somewhere. Remember what it's called?
Malaysian place with food.
Malaysian food place.
Yes.
Lovely.
Amazing.
Trevor's here too. Okay, Johan, what did you get?
Yeah, Malaysian food. I'm kidding. It's a beef thing.
No, what's it called? It's like ox.
I was gonna say Ozabuku, but that's something else.
It's like oxville coco bongo.
Coco Bongo, that was the name.
Coco.
Ox filet.
Ox fillet.
Yeah, that's filet of beef.
And this is just ginger chicken. Go ahead.
Should I start now?
Go ahead.
Should I talk? Okay. Old name for Sweden is Svea Rike. That's why a lot of things here is called Svea something. Okay. If you want to buy liquor in Sweden, you have to buy it from this store. There's not only that one, but it's like a chain. Yeah, it's owned by the government. And if you translate the name of this place, it's actually called the System Corporation, which just makes it hilarious.
That's like in Canada. You have to buy it from like a liquor store.
Go ahead.
This is the square of Circle. In Swedish, it's called Sergels torg. You can also call it Plattan. This is where all the junkies hang out. That's just how I do it.
You're probably so used to it.
Yeah. People just want to take pictures.
You can go now.
Over there is the Royal Theatre called Dramaten. Here's a bike.
Yep.
People apparently decided to ride on
The sidewalk? Okay.
This is the island of Djurgården. The big thing that looks like a castle over there is called the Nordic Museum, and you have the Vasa Ship Museum. A bit further away you have the Swedish Liquor Museum, which is good if you want to play some liquor. The museum comes after that, and then Gröna Lund, the Tivoli comes.
Nice. So we're down by the marina. We just finished hanging out with Johan. He's off to do some more work, scouting out some locations. Behind me you can see the Vasa Museum, and the Vasa is the world's only surviving 17th century ship. It was a ship that had ended up capsizing only like 20 minutes after its maiden voyage. It didn't even get out of the city of Stockholm, and it remained underwater for years and years until about the 1960s when it was excavated, and now it's fully restored and upright in the museum behind us. And you can kind of see the tops of the masts over there. We didn't end up going in just because the line was really long. It cost about 130 Swedish krona each, which was I think about 14 euros-ish, right around there. So not too bad. We just were running low on time, so we didn't bother waiting in line. But you can kind of see it now. And now we're just walking along the pier that was just in front of the museum, because there's all kinds of huge sailboats, and we thought that it would be a nice view. This is Freehamnen Harbor. When we had our previous cruise, we ended up docking in this harbor, but the other port that we're in right now is on the other side of the city, which is a lot more central. But this is another option. It's a little bit farther outside the center of town. Sweden's Old Town District, Gamla Stan, and we're just doing a little bit of shopping, looking for some souvenirs and whatnot. This is one of the main shopping streets here. Trevor and I are on a portion of this cruise review DVD. We're doing the YMCA. Trevor does it backwards. You'll see it in just a second. There we are! Oh, we're not very good dancers. So we've just finished up in Stockholm and we're sailing to Visby right now. Stockholm was awesome. We got to hang out with our friend Johan. We had lunch with him and he bought us ice cream, so that was cute. A few things I've learned today. H&M is Swedish. Didn't know that. I probably should have. What else was I gonna say? Oh, so we did the hop on hop off tour with our 20% off coupon. It was 25 euros each, which I thought was a pretty good deal. It's about an hour and a half long for the whole route, so that's pretty good. It got us where we needed to go. We saw a lot of the sites before, so we didn't go back to a lot of them. So when sailing out of the port, you go through an archipelago. I think it means like a bunch of little islands or something. But my point is that when you're kind of about halfway through, I'd say 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours into departure, there's these really cool little islands that have loads and loads of birds on them. The trees actually almost look dead, and they're just like a bunch of little trees growing, and it's just covered in birds, and it was just really cool. I didn't have my camera at the time. Trevor actually found it, and I ran out and got to see it, so it was really neat. So take a look at that. It'll be on the right side of the ship. I don't know if that's port or starboard. Do you know? I think it's starboard. Starboard? Starboard? Whatever. Right side of the ship when you're facing forward. A quick view outside. I'll have to edit this down. Jeez.